back in the kitchen with Chef Ricardo cooking show. It's amazing, guys, to be in the kitchen. Anyway, it is Mother's Day today. I want to say thank you so much, guys, for watching the show. Anyway, we're going to make you a Mother's Day special recipe. We're going to do some oxtail and some rice and peas. And hopefully, guys, will like this one. Please subscribe, leave your comments below. Thank you so much for watching. We want to say happy Mother's Day for every mother. Respect goes out for every mother. And as I said, 500 likes, 500 comments, we will be happy. And this video will be touching a lot of people. We say one more time again, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And this is Mother's Day dinner recipe. Oxtail with rice and peas. Sell out. This oxtail, I get it from one of my favorite butcher in Fanton Eat, who is Paisley. And I want to say big up every time to Paisley. We want to say we respect you, and you know what I mean, we want to say thank you for everything we've been doing in the community. Big up again, Paisley. Thank you for the oxtail, and I'm going to cook it for Mother's Day dinner. Respect. As I said, you know what I mean, this is Paisley from Fanton Eat. We just want to say, you know what I mean, Paisley the butcher from Fanton Eat said Paisley the butcher, Huzzy from Fanton Eat, London Road, 780 London Road. I get some fresh, nice, lovely oxtail from him, guys, and honestly, I love the oxtail. And you know what I mean, he give me the oxtail, and one thing come to my mind. I said to myself, you know what happened? I'm gonna do some Mother's Day recipe with this oxtail. But anyway, I want to say his meat to me is one of the best right now around town. And when I look at his meat, very clean, fresh and nice, and that's exactly what we are looking for from the fans them, from the people. You know what I mean? That's just to let the people them know. So listen, good meat, quality, clean, and hygienic. That's the most important thing. 5 stars, good. So Paisley the butcher, Aussie, London Road. If you want good meat, clean, hygienic meat, and you know what I mean, 5-star shop, you know, this is the place to go. His number is 020-8684-1075. I repeat, 020-8684-1075. Paisley the butcher, Aussie, London Road, the meat shop. The best right now, cleanest, hygienic shop you could ever think of. This one, 780 London Road, Fanton Eat the Pan, CR76JB. You can't go wrong, guys. Honestly, you want good meat, this is the place to go. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to cook this meat now. I'm going to marinate it and cook it now. That's the fans and can see. We're going to do this one for Mother's Day recipe, and you know you guys are going to love this one. So first thing, let's go into business. As I said, that's the business card for Ozzy the butcher, my butcher in Fanton Eat. I love his meat, man. First thing we're going to do is marinate up the meat. Alright? So this is some Jamaican white onion. That's the first thing I'm going to put on the meat. Alright? I got some more white onion. I'm gonna put on the rest. That's the first thing we're gonna do. White onion on the meat. I got some spring onion. That's some spring onion. And this is some garlic. So I'm gonna just simply break off some garlic and just simple crush them. Because when you're cooking, if you're not using garlic, guys, I'm not saying nothing. You have to use garlic when you're cooking. Alright, so this is some garlic which I'm breaking off at the moment. We're gonna use some garlic on the oxtail to get some lovely flavor. We're gonna make this oxtail being special for Mother's Day, and we're gonna put butter bean. We're gonna put some spinach dumpling in it, and we're gonna serve it with some rice and peas and some vegetable and all these things. Alright? So this is gonna be a full recipe for Mother's Day. I know I'm late with the Mother's Day recipe, but you know, Chef Ricardo still have to do something same way because the fans them are wait upon the recipe. Alright? So as I said, If you never cook oxtail in your life, you're gonna learn how to cook oxtail today. First thing, as I said, spring onion, white onion is already on it. Then now I'm gonna be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cloves of garlic. Cut it up really finely. Nice one. That's the garlic. A lot of people, when they're cooking, they might have said to themselves, oh, no, I can't manage the oxtail, it's gonna take too long. Alright, to make the things life a little bit more easier, we already put on 3 items on it. We're gonna pop some olive oil. That's the olive oil we're gonna pop on it, just to get a lovely color and flavor. Then a lot of people doesn't know that, you know what I mean, they might have cooked oxtail and as a Chef Ricardo, you will never put mixed herb on oxtail and all that thing. We're gonna put a little bit of mixed herb on it. Alright, that's the mixed herb. And all I'm going to do is put on 1 teaspoon of meat season. Let's put a little bit more. That's some meat season, okay? Let the fans know exactly what's going on in the kitchen, because I don't want to get them twisted and get anything wrong. So I want them to know exactly what's going on. So we already put on that. Alright, second thing, we're just gonna pop some cracked pepper. Alright, little pinch of salt. Lovely and nice. I'm just gonna let the fans know exactly what's going on, because when you're cooking, you have to cook good. You can't cook and cook wrong. Okay? Alright. This is some fresh thyme, which I'm going to do a simple cut up in it. You know? That's some fresh thyme. Lovely and nice. Fresh thyme. Give you a lot of flavor and taste. But only one thing I want to say to you, you know what I mean? When I'm cooking, many people use different kind of browning, but only use one kind of browning. So basically I don't want to put too much, so I have to be careful. So I'm just gonna pop 1 teaspoon of browning for now, and that's simple. You might have said, boy, Chef Ricardo, boy, I'm gonna see you put no whole of season for the oxtail, you know. But you don't know what happened. From the last couple of months, I've been really cutting back on a lot of stuff, and I used to use a lot of season. But nowadays, I find myself using a lot more natural seasoning. So please bear with me. Alright? Alright. So that's the oxtail which I just marinated up. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a lot more garlic to put in it, and a lot more spring onion and white onion to put inside of it, but we just want to cook it. But we just want to do the video to show you how you can cook your oxtail at home. Basically you can add a lot more season, like, you know what I mean, all-purpose season. I put on some beef season, just some beef season I put on it. You can put on all-purpose season. You can put on a lot more season on it, but I'm just using a lot of natural season on the oxtail, and I'm just using a little bit of beef season and some mixed herb and pepper, a little pinch of pepper, and that's it. And we're gonna brown it off. So now let's put it in the pot, and we're gonna fry it off about 15 minutes to see exactly what happened. What's the difference when you're cooking and you don't use a lot of season? So let's see something, guys. You know what I mean? I like to experiment a lot of things, you know, as my name is Chef Ricardo. So today we're gonna do Mother's Day recipe, and we're gonna do it in a different ways, and you know what I mean, it's gonna come out fantastic same way. So this is the business card right here, Ozzy Peasy, the butcher, from Thornton Eat, as you can see exactly what Chef Ricardo is all about right here. So Peasley, the butcher, Ozzy, Thornton Eat, London Road, Thornton Eat, Pan, CR7 6JB. Alright? Honestly, the best meat, one of the best meat we can ever, the best butcher shop right now in a Thornton Eat. Clean, hygienic. That I'll tell you something, anywhere you go in London, and if it doesn't see 5-star or 4-star, I'm honestly telling you guys, do not buy from those places, okay? 5-star or 4-star is one of the best things you could ever think of. Alright, I get some oxtail for them today, and one thing come to my mind is to make some, yes, some Mother's Day recipe with it. And I'm gonna show you guys how to make your Mother's Day oxtail recipe from Chef Ricardo. So remember, you know, this is the business card and his number is right here, 0208 684 1075. Call him, order your oxtail, order your curry goat, order your jerk pork, your jerk chicken, your fish, you name it. So check it out. Check it out, guys. The best of the best right now on London Road. The butcher, Peasley, Hussey. The best of the best. I love his meat shop, honestly. Clean, fresh, hygienic, 5-star. Thank you so much. Nice and lovely. Well, front pan is a little bit hot, alright? But what we want to do, we still, let me tell you what we're still going to do the same way. We're going to pop in some garlic. Alright? That's roughly about, it's about 6 to 7 garlic I just cut up a while ago. Little bit of oil, not too much. As you can smell that lovely scent coming from the garlic. Alright? So, the next thing, what we're going to do is put in that beautiful oxtail. Alright, so basically, as you can see, that's the beautiful oxtail right there. And all I'm going to do now is cover it. Alright? And that same temperature, and allow it for it to cook for about 10 minutes. In between the 10 minutes, keep stirring it. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna boil our kettle to keep adding hot water to it, just to make it cook a little bit faster, okay? So guys, fantastic recipe, honestly. I know you guys will love this one. So, as you can see, look at that. Oxtail Mother's Day recipe. Enjoy it. Lovely and nice. So basically, what we're going to do now is to remove the lid. Alright? And as you can see, still frying on a medium size heat. So what we want to do now, as you see, looking lovely and nice so far. But what we want to do, we want to boil my kettle, and I'm going to do something like this. Alright? So all you have to do is just continue adding boiling water to it. Honestly, until it cook and get really tender and soft, till the meat coming off, falling off the bone. Alright? So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cover it back like this and just allow it to make it go and boil until the meat start to fall off the bone. That's what we need, okay? So looking lovely so far. So we just wanna make it get cooked now. So we're gonna continue boiling water, put towards it until the meat gets soft. Enjoy the recipe. Nice and lovely. So basically, I'm just gonna give you some of the ingredients which we are going to put in the oxtail. All right. This is some dough. I just roll up some dough. So basically, anytime you roll up your dough, we're gonna make some spinach. I'm gonna give you some tricks and ideas. Anytime you roll up your dough, always just put something over it for it to sweat. And you know what I mean? It can combine together. This is some butter bean. butter bean, you can get that at the local shop or supermarket to buy. Put that one side. We got 2 carrots, and basically we want to cut up the carrot then just in a nice shape, not too big, but very simple. All right, so that's one of the carrot we just cut up, and we're gonna cut up the other one and choose Mother's Day recipe. We want for us really fantastic and come out really nice. So we got some green pepper. Cut it up very small, not too small, you know what I mean, but medium size, you know what I mean. Yeah, yellow pepper again. Got some more green pepper. Just gonna just cut them up. Tomato, because I don't have any red pepper, so I'm gonna put some tomato inside of it. Cook them and get a whole of flavor. A lot of people doesn't know that if you're cooking meat, it's good for you to use a lot of veg. Veg is very important. So we're gonna use 2 medium-sized tomato. Inside of it, and get a lot of flavor from it also. Then we have 2 medium-sized carrot and potato, which we're going to be using also. Cut them up very small. It's gonna be a lot of veg, but I don't have to put all of the veg. I can see back some of the veg, you know? Yeah. As I can see, it's gonna be too much veg, but we can always put back some of the veg. So after we do that, then basically I got some spring onion. That's some spring onion. As I said, we don't need to use all of it. You can always save back some. Alright, let's go into the pot. For now, we're gonna put some more white onion, some more thyme, but let's go into the pot over here. Alright, this is all of the veg, as I can see, looking lovely and nice. Alright, we don't have to use all of it, we can use some and left back some. Look at this now. So, alright, let's remove the lid. Alright, put this one side. Alright, let's see what's going on right here. So this is the meat, and remember I was pouring water all along. So what we want to do now, as I can see, looking lovely so far, looking really good. That's exactly what we're looking for. So what we're going to do is, we don't want you guys to miss anything. We want everything to be, not say perfect, but you know what I mean, perfect. But this is the butter bean. That's the butter bean. Alright, put in the butter bean. I use half tins of butter bean. We're gonna put in a little spinach dumpling. Some people, when I call it, some people say that's not the right name. So we're gonna put them in. Really nice and lovely. So as you can see, how I'm doing it at the moment, most Jamaican have a whole heap of season, like artificial season. So I try my best to cut back on the artificial season and use a lot of natural season to see what's gonna happen when you cook oxtail with less season. Because one of my friends, I was watching cooking oxtail the other day, marinating this oxtail, and he was using about 15 different kind of season. So I'm just gonna see something when I cook my oxtail, and I'm gonna use a little bit of meat season. But I use a lot of herbs inside of it, as you can see. Alright? And the oxtail looking really good so far. So I'm putting some these little mini dumpling. You know, when Jamaica making their oxtail, these is some of the ingredients what I'm using to it. As I remember in Jamaica when I used to make mine. Alright, so as you can see, we have a few of the mini dumpling in it already. Alright, lovely. I got a little piece more. All I have to do, broke off the dough and roll it into your hand, and you're good to go. Alright? Alright, so as I said, this is what happened at the moment. Remember now. Then what we're going to do, I'm going to put in the veg. All of the veggies we just cut up a while ago. We're not going to be using all of it. We're just going to be using some of it because it's too much. Alright? But to be honest, this looking really good so far. Alright? So basically, only thing I need to do now, as what I've been seeing so far, is get the white onion. And I might put in some more garlic in it. So this is some more white onion and pop it inside of it. I might put some more garlic in it. I'm gonna cut up some more garlic. Make it cook down with a lot of veg. And you know, make it look really nice. Because the color of the meat is perfect so far, but you don't want it too dark. That's what you're running from, alright? So basically, we're gonna put a little bit of basil. This is some dried herbs I'm using at the moment. This is some parsley. Remember, I didn't use a lot of season. I'm using a lot of natural season. I believe I put the basil in already, and that one, and so let's put a little bit of cracked pepper. Lovely. So what we're gonna do now, as you can see, it looking good so far. Honestly, I use a lot of herbs because I love herbs on it, you know what I mean? So basically what I try to do is to cut back on a lot of the artificial season and use a lot of herbs. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, hold on, give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna get some ketchup to put in it. Alright, so basically as you can see, it is cooking so far. So what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of ketchup in it. And give it a stir. Alright, so we put a little bit of ketchup in it. Then what I'm going to do now is just pop a little bit of browning. Not too much. Little bit more browning. I don't want it too much, you know, because I don't want to get too dark and black. A lot of people when they cook oxtail, they make it too black. Alright, so basically remember, you know, this recipe is for Mother's Day, so we don't want to rush it and get it spoiled. We want to take it very easy and simple with it. As I say, I put a little bit of pepper and just a pinch of cracked salt. That's it. Not too much of the whole of salt, because salt doesn't good for you. Alright. Alright. So what we're going to do now, we're going to cover this. Allow that to cook for about 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Alright. Enjoy the recipe, guys. Nice and lovely. So basically, right now I believe the oxtail is finished cooked. Alright. So as I can see, oh, it's looking lovely and nice. Look at the color of the sauce. Alright. This is exactly what Chef Ricardo been talking about. And I want to say, we don't need to use this whole heap of powder season for cooked meat. No. You know what I mean? I used to use it before, but now I'm learning more and more that, listen, look at this. Nice and lovely, color looking good, everything perfect. So let me cook. I'm gonna use the whole heap of powder season. Look at the meat falling off the bone. Alright, that's what I'm gonna talk about. Or your cook oxtail. You see that? Meat. Look at that. Really nice. So it is finished. And we're going to serve it with some rice and peas and veg. It's Mother's Day recipe from Chef Ricardo. And remember, the fans, I'm going to love this one. Something new on the menu from Chef Ricardo and the cooking team. Alright? Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We got a lot more ideas, a lot more recipe. Now we're going to serve it. And make you see how it look on the plate. Let's go into business. Nice and lovely. So I just plate it up and look at this. Really nice and lovely. Thank you so much for watching Chef Ricardo Show. We got a lot more ideas and a lot more recipe, guys. As you can see, that's the oxtail, rice and peas with some veg. Happy Mother's Day and stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We love every mother, and this is Mother's Day, you know, oxtail with rice and peas with veg. Thank you so much for watching.